family own over 30,000 acres.
So stop. So this is 1860.
Con.
So 40 years from the 90s. So it's like less than 200 years ago, less than 170 years ago, 160.
Con.
About that, right? So this is 40 years from when? 1900. I know most of us grandparents born in the 1900 or maybe 1800. So this is not far. So if a Marcus Garvey born what? 1985, right? So this is, Marcus Garvey was 15 years from Marcus Garvey birth.
Right.
So it's not long, my brothers.
That's right. Con.
It's just a couple years ago Marcus Garvey was on the plantation freeing talking for us to even learn to read, all right?
Con.
What, you see that? Read that precept again.
It said the Beninihan Cameron family own over 30,000 acres of land.
And we asking for 40 acres.
Con.
We begging for 40
That's
acres.
right.
Third, you see that, right?
Con.
You see white privilege at the highest,
Con.
point, right?
Con.
Now they're mad at us to come to speak up, man. You understand me? Read.
And claim ownership over about 900 enslaved people.
And you know they said, you see, he claimed ownership.
Con.
It wasn't given to him. That's something that they claim. So you see, we have to think like them, my brothers and sisters. We cannot rule this planet Earth if we don't think like these
That's
people
right.
think.
Con.
You understand me?
That's right.
So they come here and they claim something
That's
that's
right.
not his. They claim they discover America, which they did not.
That's right.
That's what they do. They claim. So he say he claim he owned these people, man. So now what we do? We walk around with the white man name because he claimed us. So we're nothing more than his property.
That's right.
We have our social security, we is his property.
That's right.
You understand me? So nothing changed
That's right.
from 1860 until this day, brothers and sisters.
Con.
So if we want to rule this earth, we have to think like them think. You have to think about claiming back the land of Israel.
That's
We
right.
have to think about claiming back the white man, as what Isaiah 14, 1 and 2 said. Right? You have some kind?
Con.
Yeah, this is showing the prophecy coincide with the history. It says this is Ezekiel 39 and 23. It said, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword.
So you see that? 1860.
Con.
We never know who we were.
That's right.
But we know who we are now. So what we going to do, brothers? If we ain't planning to claim something or claim somewhere, we going to be, the fate of our children is in the hands of the wicked.
That's right.
Because we grew up and we name our children after these bastards.
That's
man.
right.
Because
That's right.
if we want to rule this earth, we have to think like how they think.
Con. Con.
Remember, even when they so-called abolished slavery, slave was still in Texas ruling for almost under slavery. We didn't even know slavery abolished.
Right. Con.
We have to think like our enemy, man. Think worse than them. We have to think like how the Maccabees think, man.
Con.
If we ain't about that, just go back home and go back to Sunday church. Jesus will come and save you whenever he do.
Matthias. It's Matthias, right? Con.
It's our generation have to stand up now, brothers. We have to make this mark. Right? Read on first.
I don't know if any of you saw, I think it has a march on DC yesterday, and Martin Luther King's granddaughter spoke there. Yeah. And she was saying that this generation is going to be the one that's going to see all this stuff that our ancestors wanted to see this day. Because even my father passed away 2017, and he's known me all my time in Israel. He's like, y'all keep preaching. He said, when are the images going to be? How long the white man going to rule? You understand? He desired to see the downfall of the white man before he passed, and he did it.
Con.
Right? But we're living in that time where the Most High has mercy on us, that we're going to get to see the downfall of our enemies.
Con.
How many people passed away? You understand? Even our ancestors sing that song, "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot." Come on. What are they talking about?
Sure.
They knew about the UFOs that come take us out of this captivity.
Con.
Right? So we're in that time period. So we got to thank the Most High for His mercy and compassion. As you can read on, it said, the work of enslaved Africans and African Americans made the Benhan Cameron family one of the wealthiest in the state. Stackville is dedicated to interpreting the lives, families, culture, and work of